Okay, so in today's activities, we explored further our understanding of variables. Whenever you see a variable in a situation like this one here, and you have to start plugging in numbers, take the variable away and put parentheses. So wherever the variable is, just put a parentheses. And then you're going to fill that parentheses with whatever the number is that they chose or that you get to choose later on. So here we do $1.25 times 2. So I just take 125 times 2. That's 250. And so, come on, where's my cursor? Oh well, 250. How much would it cost to $5? So 5 times $1.25 is 26.25. So again, 6.25. Submit. Next, X pounds would be just like 1.25 times X is just 1.25X. You don't need to put any symbols there or anything. It should go in clean just like that. 7 longer than the blue. So in this one, you're just doing the number they give you plus 7. So I'm going to be able to do that as mental math. I've got 17, I've got 34, and then X is just going to be X plus 7. 35 writers and get off. In this scenario, what does I would say something along the lines of the number of writers that are on the bus after the writers get off. The other writers get off the bus. Here we go. Variable S is number of students in your whole class. What does well, that would be students in half a class. Or I was case, how about this? I'll use the word, half of the students in a class. S plus 1 is number of students. Plus 1 is probably, I don't know, plus 1 extra student. Not really sure what they're going for there. Okay. In this situation, I'm going to have 3 times 8 plus 5. So I've got 24 plus 5 is 29. The next one, 0.8. You can't just move the decimal point over 1 because this is 2.4 plus 5 would be 7.4. Totally different answer than the first one. And then 5/6 would be 3 times 5/6 plus 5. I get that this is going to simplify a little bit. 5 halves. There's a couple ways I could do this. I can turn this into 2.5 plus 5 is 7.5, or 5 halves plus 10 halves equals 15 halves. Either way, same answer, 15 halves. Next, 10% to cover the cost of materials. Well, 10% of 500, I mean, if you were to set it up, would be like this, 0.10. But, and that's just $50. Well, 20% of 500 would be $100. If I put those together, that's $150 minus my original $500. Oops, dollar sign, whoops, $150, not $1.50, gets me $350. And so, 350. Submit and explain. Well, if I took away 30% of 500 is 150, then I subtracted. You could have also done, like, if a shorter cut way would have been to figure out what 70% of 500 is, because if you take away 30%, there's 70% left, and you would have gotten 3,500 all in one step. Submit. Here you go. And 50 gallons of waste. Okay, so this is that whole is over of equals percent over 100. And so you get 5 out of 50 equals, something out of 100. And I look, and there's a nice side to side. I just multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. So each time I just have to multiply the number by 2. I get 10. 30 times 2 is 60. 45 times 2 is 90. And then, you get to pick the A. Now, normally I would have picked 0 for A, but then I've got like 0 minus 0 minus 0 minus, I guess that still works out 0. But if I picked a number like 5, then I would have 3 times 5 plus 4. I get 19. 19 plus 20 is 39. Let me check this. 20 plus... Oh, this is tricky because you've got 4 A's here, but you've got 7 A's down here. 3 times A is 15. This is 0. A plus... Oh, not there yet. I've got 8 A's minus something equals 5 A's. That's 3 A's. That would be 15. 39 minus 10 is 29. 5A minus, or going the other way, that's 5A is 20. Is that 49? Oh, no. 5A is 25. That would be 54. I've got 2A plus 4A is 6A, which is 30. I've got 7A, 3A is 15. 5 plus 30 is 35. 7A. Did I get them all? Choose any value for A, 5. Submit. Okay, let's see how I did. Correct, completed, correct. Okay, so if you have any questions, I know that last one I went through kind of fast, but you get to pick the A. Pick any. If I picked a 1, a 2, a 0 even, but I don't like 0 minus 0 minus 0, but it would have worked out. I would have ended up with this one being 4 plus 0 is 4. Like, it all works out. You just have to do the math. And so if you have any questions, ask in class tomorrow, or I'll see you in the next video.